Okay, so new year, new you. If you are a new real estate agent and you're trying to figure out what to do in the new year, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through your next steps to getting 2023 started off on a bang. Let's do it. Now, if you're a friend of this channel, if you've been watching my videos for a little while, number one should not be a surprise to you. Number one, you gotta come up with a plan. Okay, so what I want to encourage you to do, especially as a new agent, is to plan your next 90 days. You need to have an idea of what's going to happen over the next 90 days and what progress matters in your business at this point. Now, luckily for you, I actually have a recording of a training that I did on this very topic available to you in the show notes. So check that out below. But ultimately, what you're going to do is identify what the most meaningful progress you can make in the next 90 days are, and then make sure that you have a plan to actually get there. So as a newer agent in the new year, there's a couple of things that I would just kind of throw out there that you should be considering. Number one, you need to reach out to your people and let them know you're in real estate. If you're like that new of a real estate agent, or if you have not done this yet, you need to be touching base with your database or your sphere of influence or your friends and family and professional contacts, whatever you want to refer to your community as. You need to let them know that you're in real estate and also make sure they understand how they can support you this year. Now, I'm not talking about call your sphere. Okay, that's not what I'm doing here. I think that what a lot of coaches want to do as coaching is say, well, call your sphere, see if anyone needs a help with the real estate transaction. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is setting up a time to speak with each individual that you think has the ability or even just the slightest desire to help support your business. And what you need to do is begin teaching them how they can do that. Now, there's a lot of different ways that people can support your business, right? Especially when it comes to those who know, like, and trust you and who want to see you do well. And again, you might feel very isolated in this process of creating your real estate business, but I promise people want to support you. You just have to show them how to do that. For some people, the best way they can support you right now is just by interacting with your content on social media. There's going to be a group of people who are going to be able to connect you with others who can help support your business, either by becoming referral partners or other businesses that you can collaborate with. And still others will actively be able to transact with you this year. Just in having conversations, you will learn about people who are thinking about making a move or who know somebody that they could refer you to. And so I want you to be really curious about ways that you can enlist your community to help you. Because again, they want to help you, especially if you can provide a service to them in return, but it's not always going to look like just a closing. So we have to be open-minded to creating opportunities to serve and reciprocate with our community going forward. Again, check out the live training that I've posted recently. All the details are in the show notes. That might help go in a little bit more in depth if you need more hand-holding here. Now, number two, the next thing that I'm going to encourage you to do is tackle your mindset. Now, I know that this is not going to be very exciting because at this place in your journey, you're wanting strategy, you're wanting action, you're wanting to go, 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 you're wanting to create results, right? And I totally understand that. I've been there myself. The challenge is your business is never going to be able to outgrow you. And what you need to do in a new business, especially as a new agent, going forward, you have to establish the habit of working on yourself. Now, I'm not being woo-woo here. I'm literally telling you from experience, from somebody who has built a 7-figure company. Like, you need to make sure that you are going to tackle your mindset issues that are going to hold you back. The first clue in your mindset that you should be tackling is look back at your 90-day plan and think about where you're feeling triggered as you're looking at that plan or your goals for the year. For example, you might have a big goal this year of hitting $100,000 in revenue, right? That's a really common first goal for real estate agents, and I love that for you. But if your immediate thought after writing that number down is, but I could never earn that much money. I've never earned that much money before. How could I do that? You might need to tackle your money mindset. In telling you to reach out to your sphere, you shrink away feeling unworthy of the support of others. That might be another key in your mindset that you have to tackle. in looking at the plan that you create, if you feel like, oh, but I've never really stayed on track with my goals before, I have terrible follow through, like if that's words that's coming into your head at that moment, you need to create better habits. You need to work on your habit mindset. So again, I just want to really encourage you to look at where those limiting beliefs are popping up. And the challenge with limiting beliefs, by the way, is that you don't know that they're a limiting belief necessarily because they feel true. But a lot of times it's those thoughts, those pervasive thoughts that come into our head that hold us back, make us feel like we need to shrink, or help us feel doubtful about what we can accomplish. Identify those right now and put a plan in place to tackle them. Get your reading list in line and literally just start reading self-development books that will help pluck these away so that you can see more meaningful progress faster. Now, the final tip that I have for you as a new agent this year is to establish an accountability routine and find community. I just want to warn you, this is an isolating business if you have not noticed yet. And even if you get into the business with some really great connections or relationships with other real estate agents, they are focused on their business as they should be. They are busy growing their business. They are not necessarily here to grow yours. And so you do have to be resourceful in this industry, and you have to make success happen on your own. You have to put the plan in place and execute it on your own. And so what you can do to ensure that you are successful in that is establish accountability by either having an accountability partner or bringing on a coach, or just having a way to keep your goals visible, whether that's with another real estate agent or another business owner friend, or even a spouse or somebody in your family who is like-minded and has that perspective to hold you accountable to what you say you're going to do. And you also need to find community. Now, luckily, you are here on my channel, and we have an amazing community here for you. So what I would invite you to do is either join our free Facebook group where you can collaborate with other like-minded agents, or check out one of my paid programs. We have a lot of different ways that we can help support you and make success inevitable. But I am telling you, not only do you not have to go this alone, you really shouldn't, because it's going to be much more expensive, much more complicated, and take a lot more time to do anything that you want to do than you imagine. Just take it from me as somebody who has been a business owner for a long time. This is just kind of the way it goes. Without a doubt, the best thing that you can do to ensure your success now or in the future is to have great accountability and surround yourself with a community of like-minded professionals who want to help see you succeed as well. Again, check out the show notes on how you can make that happen. We have a great monthly membership that you can join called the Insiders Club. That is kind of like subscription-based monthly coaching. And if you want to really put the plan in place to absolutely create the foundation for a scalable real estate business that is going to help you create the business and life of your dreams, we have the Market Authority Academy, which is our total transformation mentorship program. All of the details on that are below. So that's what I've got for you. Here's your game plan. You're going to plan the next 90 days. You're going to take it slow. You're not going to put too much on your plate, but you're going to focus on the most important things that you can begin getting traction on in the next 90 days. Then you're going to tackle your mindset and get really curious about ways that you can level up in here to create huge traction out there. And finally, you're going to enlist your accountability community. Let us know how we can support you with that. And while we're at it, if you have a big goal that you're excited for in 2023, I want to hear about it. Leave it in the comments so that we can encourage you along the way. Thanks so much for tuning in. Till next time, keep on crushing it.